Hello, hello, my dearest. Are you living your life or are you living the story you keep telling yourself about your life? Welcome to Beyond the Story. This is episode 7. Changing the story doesn't change the past. And today I want to tell you something that many people misunderstand. Changing your story does not erase your past. Not at all. It doesn't pretend nothing happened. No. It doesn't make painful memories disappear. The past stays. But the meaning is something you are allowed to rewrite. And that changes everything. The past is a fact. That is, it happened. The story is an interpretation. We all think we suffer because of what happened. No, often we suffer because of what we keep making it mean. The event happened once. The story gets repeated and repeated thousands of times. Now just imagine two people losing the same job. One of them says, I guess I am not good enough. The other says, maybe this is life pushing me toward something better. It's the same event. It's completely different perspectives. Because facts don't create identities, but the stories, yes, they create. We become loyal to interpretations. Once we create a story, our mind starts looking for evidence that proves it right. If I believe people always leave me, you know what I notice? Every rejection. And I will ignore every person who stayed. If I believe, I am not enough, I will remember every mistake and I will forget every success, because our brain isn't searching for truth, it's searching for consistency. That is why stories become identities. And you know that most of the stories running your life were written by a younger version of you. A frightened child, a teenager trying to belong, a heart trying to survive. And believe me, those stories made sense back when they were written. They protected you, but protection can become a prison. The story that once helped you survive may now be preventing you from living. Many people secretly wish they could go back. I wish that never happened. I wish they had loved me. I wish I had made different choices. But healing doesn't ask you to change history. Healing asks you to stop asking your past to become different before you are willing to move forward. Because that day will never come. Never come. The only thing that can change is the meaning you give it today. So here are some reflection questions that help me a lot. What story have I been repeating for years? The second, when did I first start believing it? And the third, who would I be if that story were simply one interpretation instead of the truth? And now I'm giving you the weekly exercise. I call this exercise the meaning shift. So you have to take your journal, Draw 2 columns. On the left, you have to write exactly what happened. Only facts. Like you were a camera. You have no emotions, no conclusions, just facts. Now on the right, you have to write, what did I make it mean? Maybe I'm not lovable. I will always be alone, or like I can't trust anyone. Now stop a little bit and ask one final question. Is this the only possible meaning? And don't force yourself to believe a positive answer. No, simply allow yourself to discover that there may be another perspective. Just be open. Sometimes healing begins not when we find a better answer, but when we realize our old answer wasn't the only one. The past does not disappear, but it no longer has to decide who you become, because memories can be changed. So next week we are going even deeper. We'll meet the person beneath every story, the version of you that exists before shame, before fear, before labels, because underneath every story there is still you. I'll see you in episode 8. Lots of hugs.